Number 8. Persistent clumsiness. You keep dropping things and bumping into furniture like you're playing a game of human pinball. Most people laugh it off, blaming their inner klutz or being tired from binge-watching shows all night. But that new level of clumsiness might not be normal. Think of your brain like a GPS system for your body. When that system starts glitching, you start missing your turns and crashing into things. Your phone's getting more FaceTime with the floor than with your face. That pen you're holding slips through your fingers like a wet fish. Your keyboard at work looks like it's trying to dodge your fingers. One woman thought she was just getting clumsier with age. She kept dropping her coffee cup and missing steps on the stairs. Those clumsy moments were actually mini-strokes, her brain's way of sending out an SOS. Sometimes it's just your body running low on important stuff like vitamin B12. Imagine trying to drive a car with a nearly empty gas tank. That's what your nervous system feels like when it's missing crucial nutrients. Some serious conditions start with just a bit of extra clumsiness. Things like Parkinson's or brain tumors often begin with a few innocent stumbles. Most people just keep buying replacement phones and laughing off their bruises though. Number 7. Subungual melanoma. You're painting your nails and notice a dark streak under your thumbnail. Most people think it's just a bruise from slamming their finger in the car door, or maybe just some leftover nail polish stain. But this little line could actually be subungual melanoma, skin cancer that grows under your nail. Unlike most skin cancers that come from too much sun, this one doesn't care if you've been living in a cave your whole life. It can strike anyone, anywhere, anytime. Most people just paint over it thinking no one will notice. Meanwhile, this thing is growing and spreading under your nail like a horror movie monster. That innocent little line gets wider and darker, sometimes making the nail crack or lift up from the skin. By the time most people realize something's wrong, the cancer has already spread through their body. If caught early, treatment is pretty simple. They just remove the affected area and you're good to go. But wait too long, and you might end up with fewer fingers than you started with. So when you spot a suspicious dark line under your nail, skip the manicure and see a doctor. Losing a fingertip is way worse than missing your next nail appointment. Number 6. Hypermobility. You can touch your thumb to your forearm or bend your fingers way back. Everyone thinks you're just naturally flexible, like a human rubber band. Think of your joints like rubber bands. Normal ones stretch a bit and snap back, but for some people, their rubber bands stretch forever and never quite return to normal. That flexibility that made you the coolest kid in gymnastics might be a sign of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. That's when your body's connective tissue is about as reliable as a dollar store rubber band. Like this one dancer who could bend in ways that made pretzels look stiff. Everyone thought she was blessed with amazing flexibility, until her joints started popping out faster than toast from a toaster. It's not just about bendy joints. Your insides can be just as unstable as your outside. Your organs can shift around when they should be staying put. Imagine trying to build a house with rubber bands instead of nails. For someone with this syndrome, that's what their body is dealing with every single day. When your knee decides to pop out while you're walking downstairs, it's not so fun anymore. Number 5. Phantom smells. You're sitting at home when suddenly you smell something burning. You jump up and check the kitchen. Nothing's on fire. You run around checking all the outlets. Everything's fine. You ask your family if they smell smoke, but they look at you like you're crazy. That phantom smell could be the most important thing your brain ever tells you. It's called phantosmia, and it's not actually a smell at all. It's your brain playing a twisted game of make-believe. Think of your brain's smell center like a really paranoid security guard. Usually, it only hits the alarm when your nose sends in a real threat, but sometimes, that guard starts seeing ghosts and hitting the panic button for no reason. These phantom smells can be your brain's way of screaming for help. Sometimes it's warning you about an upcoming seizure. Other times it's trying to tell you there's an unwanted guest in there, like a tumor pressing on your brain's smell buttons. One guy kept smelling rotting garbage everywhere he went. He drove his family insane, constantly cleaning and searching for something that didn't exist. That phantom garbage smell was his brain's desperate attempt to tell him about a tumor that was just starting to grow. Number 4. Persistent hiccups. You get the hiccups and think, no big deal, they'll go away. But then they don't. Hours turn into days, and you're still hiccuping like your diaphragm's stuck in a loop. Take Chris Sands, a musician who hiccuped for 3 years straight. Everyone thought he was just unlucky, or doing it for attention. Turns out he had a tumor pressing on the nerve that controls his diaphragm. Your diaphragm is like a drummer in your body's band. Usually it keeps a steady beat, but when something's wrong, it starts playing its own chaotic solo. Trying to eat? Hiccup. Important meeting? Hiccup. First date? Hiccup. It's like having a glitch in your operating system that won't go away. Sometimes it's just your stomach acting up, but other times, these marathon hiccup sessions are your body's Morse code for serious problems. Could be your heart acting up, your thyroid going rogue, or even a stroke sneaking up on you. So when those hiccups stick around longer than your last relationship, skip the paper bag breathing and see a doctor instead. Number 3. Yellow nails. You notice your nails looking a bit yellow and think it's probably just that cheap nail polish. Or maybe you're getting old, because apparently everything goes yellow when you age. Well, think of your nails like tiny billboards advertising what's going on inside your body. These billboards should never be yellow. We're talking full-on banana yellow, like your nails decided to cosplay as a Simpsons character. Sometimes it's just a fungal infection having a party under your nails, like tiny mushrooms setting up an underground rave in your nail bed, but instead of cool music and flashing lights, you get thick, crusty yellow nails. There's also this thing called yellow nail syndrome. Your nails don't just turn yellow, they get thick and weird, like they're trying to evolve into claws. Your legs might start swelling up like balloon animals, then your lungs join the party, giving you breathing problems. One guy thought his yellow nails were just from his smoking habit. Turns out his liver was failing and using his nails as warning signs. Number 2. The invisible itch. Imagine waking up one day feeling like thousands of fire ants are having a party under your skin. You look in the mirror, expecting to see some kind of rash or bite marks, but there's nothing there. Your skin looks perfectly normal. That invisible itch might be your body's way of screaming for help. When your liver or kidneys start failing, they can't filter out toxins from your blood anymore. These toxins float around your body, irritating your nerve endings from the inside out. This phantom itch can also be one of the first warning signs of blood cancer. Those cancer cells release chemicals that make your entire body feel like you're wearing a onesie made of angry fire ants. One woman spent a whole year thinking she was losing her mind. She changed every soap in her house, bought enough expensive creams to fill a bathtub, and still couldn't stop scratching. Turns out her kidneys were failing and sending out an SOS through the only language they knew, which was making her scratch like a dog with fleas. So when you get an itch that won't quit, and your skin looks annoyingly perfect, skip the lotion aisle and head to your doctor, because sometimes the scariest symptoms are the ones you can't see. Number 1. Handwriting and fine motor skills. Your handwriting is like a window into your brain's control room. Every loop, dot, and line is a complex dance between your brain and the tiny muscles in your hands. When your handwriting starts getting sloppy, it might be more than just being tired. If your letters start looking like they're doing the wobble, or getting smaller and smaller, like they're trying to hide on the page, your body might be sending you a warning. These changes could be early warning signs of neurological problems. Like this one guy who wrote letters to his grandkids every week. His family noticed his usually perfect handwriting was getting shaky and weird. Those wobbly letters were actually early signs of Parkinson's disease. His handwriting was literally screaming for help before his body started showing other symptoms. And it's not just about being messy. Sometimes handwriting that's too perfect can be a red flag. If your letters start looking like they were typed by a robot, that might mean your brain's motor control center is acting more mechanical than it should. Most people brush these changes off as stress or getting older, but this is one message you don't want to ignore.